and sings that song in public. It's kind of a folk song that a mother passes on to a son and is told through histories, but it's not something that you sing in public. And that seems to have been the main offense here, is that is a song of black tidings.
Do I know why her hair changed color?
You don't know. It might have been the power of the song or the conviction of that she sang it. It is generally assumed to be a cursed song.
Yeah, that feels
Intense.
definitely like her hair turned white because she was using all of her magic to curse the Gold District.
Yeah.
Yeah. They've had it too good for too long.
I mean, that might be worse.
Technically, that's sort of us.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You're a paladin, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, but you know, one of the newer paladin legions. Startups.
He's one of the progressive paladins.
Yes.
I mean, you still have your mystery fighter in the future, so what do we want to do?
We'll put a pin on. Come back to it later.
I don't know how much later we have.
I was gonna say
About
it's
3 o'clock, I'd say, after
Yeah.
this deliberation. It's about 3:10. You've got 50 minutes before your technical show time is.
Well,
what's everyone think?
Let's do it.
I think Ixnay.
Okay, so we have one yes, one no.
I'll do whatever, but I'm on board for doing it.
Miriam?
Come back to me.
Nice, Gerd. I'll summon the
I
rats.
mean,
My fears are gone at this point. It's more just like, well, that upstaged us, why bother? Is more where I am.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
They got dragged. If that's your worry, they got dragged away and arrested. I would bet. So
I just meant more like I'm going to be using spells that I had planned to have extend into the crowd, and they may be a little traumatized already. Do we really want to continue that trauma? But I can't reel it back in because that goes against my artistic integrity. And I
Yes,
can't do
good.
that.
Yes, good.
it's either all or nothing.
Basically is where I am.
No
How does the crowd look?
They're a little bit
Shaken.
shaken, but like it's kind of just like watching somebody commit like murder in front of you, and they're just
Social
like
murder.
a little bit shocked, but trying to get back at it. As the other band, the next band, they're just like, "The fuck do we do? We're just gonna play." Like it's a general air of unease, but everybody's trying to just like forget it, basically.
So, how about this? We go on with the show. One big change. Happy ending.
That's not what happened.
I know, but we're lying to them anyway.
I don't really.
It was just a
think
thought.
about
That clearly didn't go over like I was thinking. Okay, that's cool.
I
went down like a lead balloon.
Yeah.
I
Sure
can't
did.
decide.
I don't know. I can't
Uh,
think of any better idea. Is
Kree is like scared of disasters, so she doesn't want to.
Don't want to finish that.
Yeah.
You're like too shaken
Do
to
they know
stay in character.
anything about our
Yeah.
Eh.
Not at all. We haven't
Do
done
they-
anything.
do they know that
we just signed up for a
It's
time
kind
and
of
gave some
a
money and then-
like for you don't personally know, but for the group, it's like just general common folklore.
They didn't know.
But do like
No.
the organizers and know just like out of
No.
No, you guys were just like, here's 50 gold, we want a spot.
We
Okay.
came up with the idea after we
could
got
just
the slot.
have a big ass forest and make like tiny memes and then leave. If nothing
Make
else.
a tiny what?
Tiny memes.
Tiny memes. Just like have him be the ogre because he's the bad guy anyway. He can just do something else, and I'll just be like, oh no, an ogre. I don't know.
Well, I already.
we can
I'm
tell
5 years
tiny
old.
In
stories.
my
Swamp. Yes.
Oh,
We
like,
can tell tiny stories.
tell a story about Tiny.
Oh my god, that'd be
He's the
glorious.
nicest ogre who lived
There
in the
you go.
woods. And
Let's do it.
sometimes when you go into the woods, if you see the waterfall and you see an ogre, don't mess with him. But he is very nice. He just has a temper.
There you go. We did.
That
sounds pretty
So
spicy.
we're telling that story.
That's it.
Spice
So I'd
It's
say
a
over the
kid's
next
story.
30 minutes, you guys kind of ad hoc
Completely
a little bit of
rewrite.
a play about what's going on, just while you're like, shit, what do we do? I'd say at this point, it is now got about 20 minutes before showtime.
All right, costumes, places, everybody.
Who's tiny? Who's tiny in this story?
All right.
You get to be big and dumb, yay!
You be tiny.
Am I never
You be
not?
you.
I'll be me.
Yes.
Can I be the splinter?
Who
No,
has the best
you're
per-
going to do what you did the time that I actually used this spell, and you were going to pretend to be a rock.
It's gonna be.
Who has the
No,
best
that was the time that you just
That-
did
yeah,
this.
Yeah.
I'm
You
kidding.
have +5 performance? Jesus, what is y'all's performance?
Charismatic
Bad.
lizard.
I don't have.
But
one.
I'm just casting a spell, so I'm hoping I
I'm
don't need a
+2,
high
so we
performance.
probably
for
need
that.
like a narrator.
Um,
you know?
I mean,
I'll
I
say-
could
Yeah,
thaumaturgy
I
some
Plus
effects.
During this
I'm an ogre. I
conversation,
don't really have to be charismatic.
I can do like
Norman,
lights and stuff.
roll a perception check for me.
Oh shit.
Start doing vocal exercises.
Not great.
Uh-oh.
12?
La, la, la,
Well,
la, la.
You kind of hear a couple of like whispering people off to the side of your group as you guys are kind of discussing what your next plans are, and you
Sally
catch
sells
the full
spells
name
by
of
the
Danaea.
Ooh.
And her full name is Danaea, the Muse of the Mist.
The Danaea, the
Okay.
Muse
I
of the
told you
Mist.
she was an idol.
But
Does she
that's
have an
about
album?
all you glean from it, is that
Dude,
the
I'd buy
whisper
that.
is that who that is.
Okay. I, as always, tell Miriam. Like, Miriam.
Just, I'm the largest, so I must be.
Largest and shiniest. You're shiny.
I am.
Why would I not go
Oh
with
yeah, that's a
But,
good point.
God, do you shed your scales? Like, does he hoard them?
Oh my god, that would be so
I
funny.
don't
Fucking
know.
Goldfinger, he's just like,
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking of.
God.
Oh
Gross.
boy, I don't know what to do with that
Little
information.
gross.
I don't know what to do with that information. We'll figure some shit out about that later, I guess. I need to go beat things up.
You will very soon.
Yeah. There's a lot going on.
My fireball hand is itching.
Yeah, same.
Fireball the crowd. You won't do it.
No, she won't. Don't.
Not gonna do it.
You're scared.
You have to sign a waiver for their eyebrows.
I'd
No,
say
I
it's
have to make like tiny little.
it's
like...
about 5 minutes to showtime.
Okay, I'll do like stage
I am
stuff.
an ogre.
I'll make like little sparks
Ogre I am.
in the
Okay.
background. kind
It's
of
just a
stuff.
two-person play then.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wait, who's the second person?
Yeah, you
Oh,
guys
okay.
gotta do special
We're doing all the
effects.
special effects.
Alright, so I'll be thaumaturgy. Wait, so who's narrating? Is
It
anyone?
might be you with your thaumaturgy.
Alright, let's do that.
Cool.
So you do that. I'll do
It's gonna
like
be like a
lights.
kid's play. Like,
Oh yeah, but
like-
with much better special effects.
With much better special effects, but what's the moral of the story? Be nice to strangers, but don't
Eh,
The moral is-
no,
that's a bad. That's a bad.
don't judge a book by its
Appearances
cover.
That's the
fantasy.
one.
That's it.
That's the
there
one.
it is. Don't judge a book by its cover.
Accept all candy from all strangers.
No.
Oh, God.
Don't take candy from strangers, and don't judge a book by its cover.
The secret moral is anytime you see a rat, give it a gold piece.
Actually. Can we change this again?
No. We
We
have
got
3
5
minutes.
Roll call.
God.
Okay.
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 So everybody ready for showtime?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Let's do it.
My staff.
All right, so
and
you
my
guys,
staff.
the last band kind of like finishes their tune, and you kind of hear the barker just like, Spice Rack.
I forgot. Yeah.
Hello. We are spicy.
Where
You
are the
guys
spice
kind of
rack?
walk up
The
to the
kindest
stage
ogre.
here, and the stage is now yours. As I need to kill this fucking music.
What's
So this is. This
What's
is
the name
daylight,
of the
yes? There's
forest
no,
where
like,
we?
It's daylight.
There's no torches or anything going on anywhere.
What do you mean?
I can fuck with light if it's already there, but I
Oh
can't.
no,
make it.
it's you
There could be,
guys
like,
are.
lights in the
It is
stage
Are you
on the
thaumaturgy?
front,
3
you know, like
o'clock.
a little-
I'm
or
narrating.
4 o'clock right now. You guys are
Oh,
And I'm doing
Kind
like
of
stage effects.
on there.
Okay. I'm doing voice
Is
effects.
there
half
light?
minute.
Oh,
Oh, you're
yeah,
doing
the
stage
sun.
effects? Okay, I don't have to worry
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
Never mind.
It's not hitting dusk. The sun's starting to like go down, but it's
Okay.
like
Maybe we should wait
the
for
nice
some more
like
audio.
orange light.
Okay.
We have the time slot we have, man.
Damn it.
I used thaumaturgy to change the orange light to green for the, like the foresty setting.
Okay.
What's the name of the forest that we met him in?
It was.
Does it matter? Just
Well, because I was gonna ask him to say, "Let me take you to blah blah blah,"
Ah.
and
Yeah.
then I would cast my spell.
Hold on.
If it doesn't have a name, then
This
we'll
is
just.
exciting. Ooh. Music
Yeah,
fart.
that area of woods does not have a specific name.
Okay.
Make one up, bud,
Cool.
the woods.
if you want.
Alright, do it, babe. Role play.
Alright. Let me take you to the woods near the waterfall.
Hallucinatory terrain.
Like
And I
change.
wanted to like start at the stage and just kind of wave out.
Alright,
So I want it to be obvious that it's fake, but I still want it to look cool.
roll a wisdom check with advantage.
David, go.
Also, I'm
Go, David,
double changing
go.
my voice to be
Is it like a
not
saving?
obnoxious, but everyone
Definitely
can hear it.
carries,
Yeah,
yes.
everyone's like, yeah.
Like a
Yeah, what?
saving throw or just
Wisdom check.
Okay. So
Add
that's,
your-
so that's just +3.
Yeah, with your modifier.
Well, that's a
Nice.
unnatural 20. Yep, unnatural 20.
You all watch as this terrain just and rolls, and you kind of see the people in the crowd like, oh shit, and they're like, as they're in an open glade, you see a couple of kids just like giggling and laughing as they kind of like stick their hand through a tree that isn't actually there. And they're
Yeah,
just-
and just so you know, it takes up a 150-foot cube.
Yes. You definitely have the entire courtyard covered in the forest, and everybody that wasn't paying attention is cued into what you guys are
I
doing.
am really excited at myself just because it feels like I'm in a forest in the middle of this fucking city. I'm
Yay!
excited.
The guards for a second are like, no, more fucking trees, and they're like, oh no.
Yeah.
That just adds to it for me.
But what do you say?
Here we're going to meet an ogre that's not so scary.
Pep talk off in the corner.
Your voice carries and resonates throughout the crowd.
His name is Tiny, and this is his story.
And then I walk out into the forest, just minding my own business, being ogre as fuck, you know, just
Roll a performance check.
okay, gotcha.
Being ogre as fuck.
They scratch my butt, you know.
I'd say at this moment with Elvis's grand setup, I'll give you advantage for this moment.
Yeah.
All right.